guys, the time has finally come to check out Morten Harket's solo album Wild Seed. Since I just recently listened to Memorial Beach by a-ha, this seemed like the appropriate time, chronologically speaking, so here we are. I've been waiting quite some time to listen to this album, but I'm even more excited to check out more live performances of Morten's from around this time period. So please do leave your live performance recommendations below. And if you'd like to see the full-length version of this video, you can do so on my Patreon, which is linked in the description. Alright, starting off with a kind of Christmas card, which I have, of course, reacted to and love.
There are ways of life you never understood. It's right here, downtown Hollywood. Tonight, there is fever in my veins. Mama, dear, all the love you gave.
I still can't get over his vocals on this track.
There's really nothing much to say.
It's his delivery more than anything.
Tonight, there is fever in my veins. Yeah. Tonight, there is fever in my veins.
Also just realized my screen was recording on the wrong scene, so now that's fixed. Could have been a much worse issue, so not complaining. If that song is setting the tone for what's to come on this album, Morten, oh Morten. I was about to say My Sweet Morten, but I don't know if there was a better option there. They were both a little cringe on my part. Sorry. Another question I have that I'm sure will be answered very quickly is if there will be more songs on this album that are storytelling in nature, meaning Morten singing from the perspective of others like he was here, or at least that's what I think he was doing. I certainly hope so, because he does that very well, in my opinion. Next up, Spanish Steps, which I have, of course, reacted to and love.
Must have been walking. Don't know this place. Somebody stop talking. Is it written in my face? 5,000 miles I'm away from you. Drifting by the Spanish steps today.
I love that the bass doesn't come in until the chorus kicks in.
Guess you got my line. I come up the stairway. Naked enemy come stumbling towards me. Wish I could set you free. Five 5,000 miles I'm away from you, drifting by the Spanish steps today.
Never will I ever get tired of that song. A few things that come to mind. Firstly, Morten is exceptionally good at bringing sensuality to a track, Spanish Steps being the perfect example. Secondly, the song sounds so romantic, so it also has that going for it. Thirdly, I love how calm it is. The production never punches you in the face. It's all very smooth and dynamic enough, but not so much that it's jarring sonically. And also Morten's conversational delivery at some points. Those are the moments that really get me. I especially love his ability to almost stop singing and go into a speaking voice mid-line. I think he makes that much easier than it looks. Half in love, half in hate. Oh, hello.
just another lie. Now we're woven under eyes. Tell me that there is no other. I am a child, be my mother. I could swear for sure, haven't seen that girl before. Half in love and half at war.
That's a beautiful melody.
Hey, you're looking strange, everything you do. And in the stony night, I have to see your face, see the lines that make you old. Stony silence touched by gold. Only one thing left to do. I have to face this other you. This other you.
That track was even more chill than Spanish Steps, and I'm glad it went the way it did because it allowed Morten to flex his vocals a bit, and not in the way you'd think. He was able to show off a different part of his voice in a way that was much more reserved, but just beautifully haunting. The way he sang on this track reminds me quite a bit of Hunting High and Low, which is, another one of my favorite vocal performances of his. So that was right up my alley. And of course, he can make a complicated relationship sound straight out of a romance novel. Brodsky tune, or Brodsky tune. I think it's Brodsky. Hopefully I will find out.
In the towns with funny names, hit by bullets caught in flames, by and large not knowing why. Small places you don't know, yet big for having no chance to scream or say goodbye. Let me know.
We went from romance to haunting very quickly.
Time whose sharp blood fast and quill parts the kill from those who kill. Who pronounce the latter tried. Who pronounce the latter tried.
Throughout the song, he's talking about how people die every single day while we are doing the most mundane things, which makes me feel like he's calling people out for ignoring the tragedies going on in the world. I am definitely going out on a limb here. I don't really want to look up the meaning just yet because I really want to see what I think about each of these tracks, but that's what I'm getting. And saying parts the killed from those who kill will pronounce the latter tribe as your type. In my opinion, it is Morten saying we're all responsible. Lovely song overall. Loved how dark it was. As shocking as it was to hear after staying in the romantic vibe for quite some time. It was also very beautiful. All right. Wild Seed, title track. This almost sounds a little country.
Who sent you? Are you deep as the sea? Well, it takes a deep wound to shelter me. I can hold you, girl. Watch your heart settle down. Well, the wild seed girl, and this land's been farmed. A farmer takes great pride in what he leaves behind. God made you beautiful. God made you cry.
I am really enjoying this country western vibe I'm getting. You know, if this song is personal to Morten, I couldn't exactly tell if he's singing about having commitment issues or it being difficult for him to stay in one place for a long period of time because of his career or something like that. Whatever it is heartbreaking. But again, beautiful. I don't think I will ever get over that lyric. God made you beautiful. I made you cry. Oh, yikes. Oh, straight into Los Angeles. Perhaps my question will be answered from earlier.
You kissed goodnight and went to sleep. Now I come back to sleep with you. You love me still. I love you too. Come with me to that room by the sea.
Ooh.
You and the moon of Los Angeles.
I mean, who else can harmonize with their own vocals like that? Okay, to be fair, a lot of people can do that. A lot of great singers out there. But Morten does it in his own unique way, is my point. And also, so far, the song is actually feeling like a follow-up to Wild Seed, so that's interesting. I am starting to feel like these track placements were no accident or coincidence.
Yeah, I was strong. I had no choice. The kids grew up and left the house. But I come back to sleep.
Someone made an oopsie with the lyrics.
Still, I love you too.
Or I come back. Wow.
No, you do.
The bass on this album so far has been incredible. I don't think all of the credits are available, unfortunately, so not sure who to credit for the bass work, but amazing job. And lyrically, Los Angeles felt like an entire film is playing out in my head. Well, I will just say, I think Wild Seed and Los Angeles being back-to-back on the track list makes the ties between those two tracks very noticeable. At least that was my experience. And speaking of my experience, not a bad track so far. Gosh, I am enjoying this. Again, cannot wait to step into more of Morten's solo live performances. I know there are plenty of them out there on YouTube, just have to dig for them a bit, but trust me, I will be checking a lot of them out, if I can help it. Hi again, guys, so it's a little later. I'm ready to finish this album. Let's get right back into it. I also changed my shirt. East Timer. East Timer? Oh my gosh. I simply cannot pronounce things anymore.
Red is the cross that covers our shame. Every kingdom, every land has its heart overcome and man.
Sonically, this sounds straight out of a Disney film.
Bury my heart on East Timor.
East Timor. Okay. Thank you, Morten.
Buried are those who lived their lives. No place to hide for father and child. You shake the hands that kill and forgive. Every kingdom.
shake the hands that kill and forgive. Interesting lyric. Feels a bit political to me, but I could be wrong. Listen, all I'm gonna say is if Morten really wanted to live his little Disney prince fantasy and, like, do a Broadway show or something of that nature, or a live action adaptation, he could have absolutely pulled it off. He's got the looks, he's got the vocals, just saying. But as for that track, again, I'm just a little shocked. I did not expect him to go there sonically, but I'm glad he did. One, because I love the element of surprise, and two, because he sounded absolutely gorgeous over that lovely string arrangement. And I love that the lightness in his voice perfectly matched the lightness of the instrumentation. Also, I did just have to look up Eastmore. Seems like it's a country in Southeast Asia. So I learned that today. Thank you for that as well, Morten. Lyrically, like I said, this felt a bit political to me. I don't know if that's where Morten was going with it. Wouldn't surprise me because, after hearing a song like Brother, I know he's not afraid to go there and share his thoughts. I also remember when I followed him on Instagram, he made a post vocalizing his support for the LGBTQ community. It might have been Pride Month related, can't remember exactly. But of course, that just made me love him even more. My point is, it wouldn't surprise me if he was getting a political message across with this track. It's just a little hard for me to tell at this moment because it's my first listen and it's very metaphorical. So I guess you guys will have to let me know. But also, lyrically, it reminded me quite a bit of Broadsky Tune. Really hope I'm saying that correctly. I think that's the most terrifying part of all this. I have no idea if I should be embarrassed or not right now. Lay me down tonight.
I'll fall into a sea of sleep, this sea of dreams so red and deep. I'll leave my spirit, leave my words, so lay me down, Mother Earth. Lay me down tonight, I'm giving in. Let the works of life begin. And flesh to earth, Father, Lord, Mother Earth.
As much as I would have loved for that to be a minute or two longer, I can't complain because I feel like it was the exact length it needed to be. The song felt more like a hymn than, a pop song. At least in the way it was structured. That was a lovely moment of vulnerability from Morten. He just said what he had to say, and that was it. Tell me what you see. I see a gorgeous man on the album artwork.
He's delicious. I mean, I really do mean that. That's a delicious man right there.
Sleep, my love, sleep, or look up at the sky, returning from its deep. You can no longer reach. Time's a one-way track.
Loving that guitar.
No direction back. But when you're dreaming, tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see.
I swear, the post-choruses on this album have been incredible, and I never see them coming.
Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see.
You know, it's a shame this song does not have a music video, as far as I know, because I feel like it's begging for a visual. You know, as far as vibes go, they hit the nail on the head with that track, because the entire time I was thinking, oh my gosh, this song is so dreamy. I just want to fall asleep. Thankfully, I did not. I guess that's one of the perks of having a super bright LED panel shining directly in your face. So, yeah, that works. Tell me what you see is a standout track for me. I think it's the most different sounding track I've heard Morten do, and again, really enjoyed those super deep, haunting vocals in the background. You know, I just really love when he experiments sonically because he has the talent to do so. And of course, the range, both vocally and artistically. Oh, and that guitar. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. Stay. I'm noticing that we're picking things back up tempo-wise.
Stay, I say it as a friend. He can handle daylight, but the night has its way. And baby, the town you come from,
Thank gosh.
said you'd like to leave, then say where you gonna be.
That vocal flip was insane.
Do you see me? Do you know what to keep? Do you?
It's nice to get something much more lighthearted after the past few tracks, and for me this was another standout vocal performance. Also, I feel like this is Morten on the more romantic side of things, which was also really nice to get here. Lord. I may have also watched a performance of this one.
If that is your name,
It's kind of difficult to remember.
beyond honor and shame,
It's been a while.
something special that I would like to say. Lord, it is long since I heard from thee. There's nothing special that I would like to say. Most of the time, I'm quite okay on this road of lust. From ashes to ashes, from dust to dust, there's nothing special.
You know what? That's actually a question I have for the Lord. Why did you put me on this road of lusting after Morten? I got it bad. I got it so bad.
I would like to say most of the time, no, I'm quite okay.
Something else I've been forgetting to mention. I love how much he's been vocalizing in the background. It's kind of blending in with the instruments. That was another moment of honesty from Morten. And what I love about these moments of honesty from Morten is how straightforward they are. You know, when you're being vulnerable like this, you don't have to be super metaphorical. You don't even have to be super deep. You can just say whatever comes to mind. And again, I feel like he did just that. He just spilled his guts out, and it turned into this track. Not to speak for him, but that's what I imagine the process was like. All right. Last track, I believe. Ready to go home. Well, hold on. Let me check. Okay, yes. Ready to go home. Final track. But I do have 2 bonus tracks to listen to as well, so not quite done.
Lord, shine a light for me. I'm waiting to be called. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to receive forgiveness for my sins.
After listening to Lord, I was just about to say the tail end of this album almost sounds like he's, saying goodbye. But the interesting thing about that is he could be very happy writing this or super depressed. And honestly, not knowing makes it that much more interesting.
Where the delta flows, the tide is washing over me. Guide this soul to heaven's door. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to receive forgiveness for my sins. I'm ready to begin. When the evening shadows fall, I'm ready to begin. I'm ready to lay down.
I cannot get enough of that guitar. So glad it came back in, full force.
Sleep. I promise I must keep. I'm ready to go home again.
Okay guys, like I said, we got 2 bonus tracks here. I'm going to get through these before I share my overall thoughts on the album. And first off, I'm very excited because we have a cover of A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke. The idea of Morten singing this song is already giving me goosebumps, so I'm ready to see what he does with it.
I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, just like the river I've been running ever since.
You know, it's just hitting me after hearing the album how the song
It's been too
lines up with the message of the album perfectly. This was a fantastic choice to cover.
hard to live, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. Been alone.
I do love how stripped back this
Long
is.
time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh yes, it will. There's been times that I thought I couldn't last for long.
Okay, you got me with the
Now I
organ.
think I'm able to carry on.
Didn't see that one coming.
It's been a long long time coming, but I know change gonna come.
Ooh, okay. Definitely had some tears start to well up towards the end of that, but I kept it together. I don't think I'd stand a chance hearing him sing that live, but what a beautiful cover, in my opinion. And as I mentioned earlier, it was such a perfect choice because I feel like Morten could have easily written that song. It doesn't at all surprise me that he's a huge fan of it, because it seems to align quite perfectly with his morals. But more than anything, I love that he went with his own arrangement. I feel like the only thing that really carried over from Sam Cooke's version is the strings, which I was so happy when those showed up because they're, my favorite part of Sam's version. That was beautiful. All right, and lastly, we have Girl.
Girl, won't you knock on my door? Girl, won't you knock on my door? All right, I know it's late, but it's never too late for fate. The sun is too bright and there's time in your eyes.
Whew, okay.
I'm getting horny. I'm getting horny.
I'm loving the sound of the song. It's very upbeat, possibly the most upbeat solo thing I've heard from Morten yet, but I'm incredibly distracted by this video in the best way possible. Don't get me wrong, I am letting this happen gladly.
Alright, there's a lot of people out there. I know them, don't you fear? It's just that I'm the arrow, baby, you're the bow. Just that I sometimes feel sorry, and sometimes horny like now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did I just hear what
Won't you knock
I
on
am
my door?
going to be taking a look at these lyrics afterwards.
Won't you knock on my door? If you really won't, if you really don't.
Thank goodness I survived that. That might have been the most brutal Morten thirst trap yet, and I persevered, guys. Now let me pull up these lyrics here. Okay, so the lines that caught my attention. It's not that I want to marry, something like that, It's just that I am the arrow and baby you're the bow. It's just that sometimes I feel sorry and sometimes horny, like now. So he did say what I thought he said. As many jokes as I could make right now. It genuinely puts a smile on my face as a fan to hear Morten sing about him being horny in such a straightforward manner because it's just fun. It's art and it's fun. And I feel like sometimes with Aha, I don't really get to see Morten be, as silly. And if I am somehow able to find some complete solo live shows from Morten, I will absolutely be checking those out. And I've heard from many of you that he is much more playful and laid back when he's doing solo shows, so that's why I bring this up. I cannot wait to see more of that side of him on the stage. But yes, long story short, loved how funky Girl was, and loved seeing that more playful side of Morten. But as for the overall album, 10 out of 10 first listen for me. There wasn't a track I disliked, and it crossed into several genres, which I was not expecting, but what I find even more fascinating is the selection of genres he dove into. I feel like sonically he made some very unconventional choices here. I love that he didn't play it safe, and that makes me respect him even more as a solo artist. And as much as I do enjoy thirsting over him, you can't listen to this album and just think he's only vocals and a pretty face. He's a legitimate artist with things to say, so I always want to treat him with that respect. As for my top 3, they are A Kind of Christmas Card, Half in Love, Half in Hate, and Tell Me What You See. I want to give honorable mentions to Spanish, Steps, and Girl, because I really enjoyed seeing that more flirty side of Morten as well. And I also love the sound of those songs. Guys, again, please do leave your recommendations below for solo Morten live performances, and Let me know your overall thoughts on the album and your top 3 tracks. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!